Okay, I want you to take a look at this shit. I want you to take a look at this bullshit. Here we go. 10 WWE Diva old age transformations.
Ronda Rousey is currently 31 years old, but when she reaches her 70s, she will look like this.
I have a second channel, it's more successful than this one, so if it booms then I will get like 100,000 views per video most of the time. And I will retire from my wrestling channel. You know, I swear to God, this is the reason why I'm leaving, because wrestling fans don't know good content. I'm not talking about me, there's plenty of great YouTubers, but this kind of shit gets most of the views. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. If I stop making wrestling videos, this is the reason. Holy shit. Anyway, good God, welcome to the channel and another episode of news, whatever the case may be. I still trying to figure out what kind of name I should give to the show. There are at least like 50, 60 episodes, I'm not quite sure, maybe only 30, 40, not quite sure, but this needs a name. Maybe Greatest Wrestling Show, I'm not quite sure, but it is what it is, it still works, it still works. We got a bit of a news that kind of pissed me off, it made me angry, some irrelevant news, and some kind of shocking that could have ruined WWE Superstar's life. So, yeah, let's check that out, what we got. Vince McMahon steps aside and puts Triple H in charge of 205. Triple H is now overseeing 205 Live, and he has brought some of the aspects of WWE Cruiserweight Classic tournament, including the style and presentation of the wrestlers. Vince had personally worked with 205 Live superstars to bring out their personalities to present them in a certain way, but there has been more focus on in-ring work under Triple H. If there was ever a right time to kinda tune in to 205 and give it a chance, it's right about now, because you can see what Triple H does with NXT, and a lot of people praise NXT, a lot of people just love NXT. I personally don't watch it, and not because it's bad, it's amazing, but the thing is, it's supposed to make talent and eventually put him on the main roster, and that's the reason, right? But it seems like when they go to the main roster, the character is totally different. Anything that happened in NXT doesn't even matter after that point. Well, with, you know, Asuka, it's different, but most of the time, whatever they did, it doesn't even matter. Bobby Roode was one of the most entertaining son of a bitches in NXT. He came to the main roster. He's one of the most boring guys I have ever witnessed. His smile, it's so fake. He needs to be a heel, man. Like, whenever they go to the main roster, they just ruin these guys. And it seems like Triple H is going to be working with these superstars, but mostly in ring. So when it comes to storylines, when it comes to other aspects of the show, it doesn't seem like it's going to change that much. But here's my tip. Give it all to Triple H instead of Vince McMahon. Whatever Vince McMahon is doing, give it to Triple H. And the thing is, we all hated this fact. We didn't hate it, but we kind of cringed about the XFL being back in the WWE and being back. It's not associated with the WWE that much. But it's kind of good because Vince McMahon is going to be more busy, so Triple H is going to do more work. You know, Roman Reigns has a hotel named after him in India. Believe that? Forget the SmackDown hotel, the Hotel Roman Reigns Bed and Breakfast is open for business in Dafdabad, India. The hotel bearing Reigns' ring name is listed on several travel websites with photos including Booking.com. Why in the blue hell India is so obsessed with Roman Reigns, I will never understand that. Like, they really, really love Roman Reigns, like seriously love Roman Reigns. 50% of the time, if you get a Roman Reigns is awesome comment, it's going to be a guy from India. I don't know why, but it happens. So much. Shelton Benjamin tweeted, "Thank you, Budget Lit, for your great service of putting my reputation, freedom, and quite possibly my life in jeopardy. I acknowledge you've been driving your car around the last 4 days with a fucking loaded gun, and my English is really broken because half of these words I can't even pronounce." That is some serious shit. That is some serious situation. So, you rent a car, and you don't know that there is a loaded gun in it, and you drive. I'm not talking about the possibility of potentially maybe dying, getting injured, you never know, but that's not the biggest issue. You find that gun, you're probably going to call police if you're smart enough, whatever the case may be. The biggest issue is that if he wasn't the first one who found it, if it was someone who is going to check your car, you know, you're driving from city to city, there are times when police checks your car if you don't have any drugs, whatever, and if they saw that gun, he would be in so much trouble. How is he supposed to prove that it's not his gun? So stuff like this, these accusations can ruin someone's life. And how is he supposed to prove that? He pretty much can't. And always on Twitter, it really pisses me off with Enzo Amore stuff. Oh man, I can't believe people are defending him. Oh my god, how dare you? Without even knowing the situation. Turns out she was a lying, scummy bitch. Honestly. She was bragging in DMs about him. She posted videos like, I'm a hot ass bitch, so I know why she would do that. Her story changed constantly, like major changes in her story, and people jumped into conclusions, and I hate that. People always listen to the first thing they hear and oh my god, it's happening. I cannot stand this guy. Now, I'm not Enzo Amore fan. He should have known better, so I'm not even sorry for the guy because he should know how to handle himself. Don't get yourself into these kind of situations. But at the same time, you just can't really blame the guy that much. So if police found it first, you would see an article, Shelton Benjamin was found with a loaded gun. I don't know, it pisses me off. Randy Orton had a lot of great wise words to say about that, like, holy fuck dude. Well, yes, that's exactly how we should react. Holy fuck dude. Wise words by a wise man. So many of you know that on SmackDown Live, WWE announced that Dolph Ziggler is returning next week in a match against Baron Corbin. Why are you doing this? I have no idea. One of the worst matches I will ever witness. An unexpected end to SmackDown Live with a triple threat match made for WWE Fastlane. I'm going to make a bit more interesting. Next week, Baron Corbin vs Dolph Ziggler, the winner is added to the match and makes it fatal 4-way for the WWE title. Dolph Ziggler responded, I see my agent finally returned your calls. He tells me you agreed to the WrestleMania implications in my rider. We'll let you know. Here comes the money indeed. So Dolph Ziggler is returning for a title opportunity. I'm a huge Dolph Ziggler fan in case you couldn't tell, always believed in the guy, but WWE screws him over and over again. How am I supposed to believe he's going to win at Fastlane? He's not gonna, so this is pointless. It's going to be a better match with him, obviously, but it's not going to change any damn thing, so why are we supposed to care? Here's what I don't get. So if he relinquished the United States Championship and he said pretty much that I have bigger and better things to do, meaning the WWE Championship or Royal Rumble, he returns at Royal Rumble number 30, he obviously supposed to win, right? So yeah, why would you make him relinquish the title and not do anything with it? So he is supposed to win Royal Rumble. Goes on to main event WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. So I get it that way. But they just return the guy, he gets eliminated by Finn Balor in like 2 minutes, and he is gone, and he returns right now in a match against Baron Corbin. If he wins, which he probably will win, because Baron Corbin in a title match, ugh. And that's it, so what's the point? I'm still trying to figure out what is the damn point of all of this. Why would you relinquish the United States Championship for this shitty opportunity in a fatal 4-way, right? WWE doesn't make sense, and this top 10 list that they made. Top 10, and it doesn't mean shit, that's the biggest reason. Top 10, Ty Dillinger, oh my god, he's Mr. 10 and he's top 10. So it's like, is that a ranking for the championship? No, because number 1 is AJ Styles. It's so bad. WWE, what are you doing? It's so hard to be a WWE fan lately. It's so hard. No wonder WWE channels are doing so bad right now. Like in 2016, we were all making these views and shit. It's getting worse and worse and worse, and WWE is to blame at this point. So when it comes to Ziggler, always excited to see him, always wanting him to have anything, actually. The thing is, here's what I actually thought is going to happen. He's going to go back to WWE and bring back the new United States Champion, because he kinda never lost it. And I believe if he doesn't win at Fastlane, this is what we are going to get. Dolph Ziggler with a new United States Championship, new design or previous design, and he's pretty much going to say, I never lost it, and possibly a WrestleMania match, champion versus champion. I would love to see that, honestly. Not quite sure if Ziggler versus Bobby, that doesn't sound very good, but something like that would be very intriguing. WWE posted a giant return is coming soon as the Big Show updates the WWE Universe, so the Big Show is coming back to the WWE. I don't think at this point we should be very excited. Always been a Big Show fan. I think he is one of the most, if not the most underrated, not the best, but most underrated big man in the WWE. There are so many great Big Show matches. The thing is, WWE always booked him as a bitch, a crybaby, a heel and face switcher. He's like a dude on period most of the time, you know. He switches, his heel turn is happening twice a year, face turn as well. So you know, you can't really get invested into the guy, but there are so many great matches. Like, even the matches with Sheamus he had, one of my favorite matches actually, they were good, where he won with a KO punch at the end of it and won the World Championship. I remember I was like 13, 12, I loved this match. I really loved it. So, it's going to be good, it's going to be nice, but not something that will change anything really, so... Big Show is back, whatever. Thank you for watching this video. Click these notifications. Like, I heard YouTube is changing a lot of things, so you click that bell and also click notify me with every upload or something like that. Not occasionally, but every. I would really appreciate that. Also Twitter and Instagram. If you follow my Twitter, you will be in a video because I'm doing this series where I ask you guys something, you comment, and you are in a video. Also, Instagram, don't you want to see this beautiful, gigantic forehead in HD on Instagram? Yes, you want to do it. Click that follow button. Every damn link is in the description below. If you want to support the channel, Patreon as well, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.